good, y'all? It's Tania.
What? This is Harvest.
And Harvest. You are entering the Breakfast Crew podcast. It is Sunday, July 28th.
Past my birthday.
Yes, and we are coming up on 4 days past this one, his 17th birthday.
Yeah.
We are located in Central Texas, where it is nice outside. It rained earlier a little bit today, but it ended up being nice and sunny. It is a little windy, so if y'all hear the whoosh whoosh, I'll see if I can drown some of that out. I'm not sure. Like, I can edit, but I don't know if I'm that good of an editor. I'm just saying.
If it's summery and it's windy, it's a good combo.
It is a good combo, because now we're not like burning up from heat, but we're getting some wind too.
Burning like bacon.
Like bacon. Either way. You can find us. I always forget where you can find us. You can find us on Instagram as the natural_crowknitter83.
And my life has gone creative.
On Instagram, and then what are you on TikTok?
Mocha Cafe, but with like a
2785 something 84, whatever. Y'all know it's gonna be down here.
014.
Sure. I don't think it's a 1. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And I am Hooked for Life for the number LYFE on Ravelry. We also have Mr. Pancake in the house, and that's why we are outside in our backyard, because where we usually record is filled out with clothes from his cousin who he needs to like put away and put up. So he's organizing that while we are here podcasting for y'all, because we want to make sure y'all know we still here. Like, we here. We ain't going nowhere. Sorry, that was Geechee. It's going to stay Geechee. We ain't going nowhere. I might write with that. Y'all know what that is. Anyways, so we got a few things for y'all. I got a few FOs. I got a lot of whips, but I'm only going to show you the ones I've been working on. And Harvest got some FOs. She got some birthday stuff she want to show y'all, or birthday things she want to show y'all.
Only one thing.
Okay. And what else? We do got some life stuff. I have what I've been reading, what's coming out for us, but we're going to try to make this like short. I don't want to be out here for a long time. Ooh, it's a dragonfly. Anyways, squirrel. Elephant in the room. New specs, y'all. Your girl got some new specs. I actually got 2 more pairs. I'm not going to change them out, but I will probably pop pictures in here while I'm talking to you. And sorry, I talk with my hand and I hit my hand on my knees. Sorry.
Hey, that's a knee slapping.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, so FOs. I finished my socks. These are the DK Weight Vanilla Socks by the Crazy Sock Lady, or other known as K Linton. Yarn was by Undead Yarn, my friend Heidi, and this was the Yarn Barnes yellow yarn. I think it was called yellow. I don't know. I also finished the test cardigan I was making. I don't think she, can you leave the headphone? Leave the head. She didn't hear me. I don't think, hopefully y'all don't hear anything while she is in the house. But I don't think she released this yet, but this is called the Manuscript Cardigan. I did the main color in, now it's Clockworks Fiber Co, but then it was called Beachy Breeze Fibers, and the Nature's Path colorway, and this coppery colorway is called Bronze by Melissa of Hue-it-Handdyed. And this is a Tunisian Crochet Cardigan. I have pictures, so I will show them, put them out while I'm taking pictures. Now, the one thing I did do that I forgot I did was I added more length to the body. So I should have started my shawl collar increase a little later, but I forgot. So now I got like this extra big shawl collar, but it's okay. It'll come in handy when it's like super cold, which it does actually it can get pretty cold here in Texas, believe it or not. Climate change is a thing. Get on the train. What else did I finish? I did finish Mr. Wilson's Flax sweater. One arm is just a little bit longer than the other, and I'm telling y'all this, but y'all may not see it. I don't have any pictures of him in it. I will take pictures of him in it. I think the next time I do that sweater, I'm gonna go down down a needle size. I guess that's why you swatch, right?
I smell apple cider vinegar.
Huh?
I smell apple cider vinegar out here.
Oh, I don't. Either way. So I did not swatch, and then my sleeves ended up being too big, so I ripped it out, and then I did the sleeves on a size 4. It still ended up being too big. I don't know. I think it's also the yarn I use. I love this yarn from the store that shall not be named because he picked it out. So either way, if he was to pick out another yarn, I will probably have him go to Joann's and use Big Twist, and we'll see what the difference is. Speaking of Big Twist, so everybody know they got this like crochet ruffle hat that's like all the rage right now, and I found a YouTube tutorial that helped me make the crochet ruffled hats. I personally adore it. It's super cute. I think I may have made it too big, but this is going on some black women's head. We wear braids, we wear weaves, and that tends to make our head circumference just a little bit bigger. So I think the person who will get this, who currently have braids, will be alright with it. You're not getting this. Oh, I was like, you're not getting this. Anyways, I think she will be okay with this. These are in my sorority colors. However, this color is just a tad bit darker, and this is the lilac. So I think I might have to go. I think they have a soft purple in Big Twist, because I thought the lilac would do because the lavender was actually darker than this. Anyways, I need to go to Joann's again because I need some white yarn to kind of border the hat. But I'll show you the other one I'm working on in width. I got another FO. So I have a sewing FO. So Friday night, Friday the 26th, one of the Girl Scout troops here asked if we could all get together and do like a textile meeting with her Girl Scout troop. She has a multi-level troop, so she has kids all the way from daisies all the way up to I think juniors in high school. And I taught the kids how to crochet. She had one of the ladies in her troop that sews on all her patches. She taught the kids how to make a cute little 12 by 12, yeah, I think it's 12 by 12 pillowcase. And another lady taught the girls how to knit. So once I finished teaching the girls how to knit, I wanted to sew a pillowcase, which I did. So I used a Brothers sewing machine, which y'all know I don't need another craft. I knit, I crochet, I spin, I bling things out because I am infatuated with that. And now I'm thinking I might buy me a sewing machine because I think this will come in handy when I need to sew on Harvest's patches, because right now I just iron them on. Oh, here he comes. Yes, sir. Okay. Anyways, I just iron them on. So I think by me sewing her and my patches on our vest, I will get a little handy with the sewing machine. But now I want to get a sewing machine. Either way, I made this cute little pillow. I still have to hand sew this because I wasn't even when I folded up my seam, but for the most part it's nice and even. And I picked the alpaca fabric with a little confetti pattern on the back. They were already cut to 12 by 12 or maybe 14 by 14. We did have a little bit of maybe 13 by 13 because we had some spaces. So I'm excited about this. So this is my sewing FO. All right, Miss Wilson, show me what you got.
Okay.
All right. You want to show off your pouch first?
A what?
Your pouch. So what is this?
It's like a milk pencil case.
Mm-hmm.
I saw on Jeanne.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw it at first, I thought it would be like a little bit bigger. from the picture, but I can still get used to it. So I just so I got an idea of just separating my regular pencil case, but just like this one just in pencils and the other one is in like markers. It also has like the nutrients contained.
I showed it.
And then
Premium pencil case. That's what it said.
I made this character.
Okay. I show you explain.
So her name is Nezumi. Nezumi, yeah. It means mouse in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
So she's half black and half Japanese. She's like a whole bookworm. She's mostly an antisocial person. Doesn't like to talk, but sometimes do. But only like in her own opinions. What else? She's a C cup.
Oh, you gave her a breast cup?
Yes.
Ah, she's a C cup, y'all.
Most of the other characters were D cups.
Oh.
So I decided to make it different.
Yeah, you do make your characters a little thick and curvy, which I personally like. So she got a bookworm personality, average body type. No body type is average, especially when you thick ups.
I couldn't decide which one, so I looked it up on different body types.
Half black, half Japanese. White thigh high socks, flat soled shoes. Those are not flat. She got heels.
I tried on.
Oh, okay. A little bit of a quiet person, and she's a Lebanese. Never mind. If you don't get that, you probably won't. So there's an episode in Golden Girls where I'm gonna quickly explain this. Dorothy has a friend that comes and visit. Her partner of like all her life passed away. The partner name is Pat. All the girls assumed that Pat was a man, and her partner is a lesbian. So when Dorothy is explaining to Blanche that the girl is, or the female is falling or having feelings for Rose because they, have similar lifestyle. They grew up on a farm, whatever. She goes, she's a lesbian, and Blanche go, isn't Donnie somebody is a lesbian? And Dorothy was like, not Lebanese, Blanche, lesbian. And she was like, lesbian. And then she gets upset because this lady had feeling for Rose and not Blanche. Because why, y'all? Blanche, she's a bit of a ladies man, a man's lady. That's it, a man's lady. Either way, so she's a lesbian. Okay, next, what do you want to show them?
I finished this drawing.
Okay.
So it's just so I drew like the ones that were in pen at a restaurant at Puckers. I was just practicing like body types and how to draw them different angles. And then I decided to draw my two OCs that I like so much in like some kind of bathing suits. So I searched them up and decided to like draw them, but like in different designs.
Sweet.
So her name is Ruby, I showed you, and she's like half human and half hypno monster.
Hypno monster. Does she have one eye?
She has two.
Two eyes. Okay.
She's just covering her face
okay.
with the hair.
All right.
She has like a lot of fluffy hair, like how my afro is.
Yes.
It's like covering almost my eyes. It's like that.
And then your size C friend is who? What's her name?
Nezumi.
Oh, that's Nezumi. Okay.
And her, in her bathing suit is just like with different types of cheese. Oh no, it's Sakura cheese. Sakura cheese. It's a real thing.
Is that a Japanese kind of cheese?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. What else you want to show?
Ooh, this one.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
It's what I posted on Instagram. If I haven't seen it, it's I saw a reference from the actual creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. My going to do is just like searching something on the computer, and his other brush brothers were watching what he was typing in. So I decided to say, hey, why not just like draw these? And I remembered like downloading some pictures on Pinterest, so that I could have something to draw during a plane ride back home to Austin.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's probably where we came back to, Austin.
And then the last one is this.
Okay.
I'm working on an upcoming TikTok video from a sound from Boondocks, where like this neighbor's mother, her grandmother, was like, I know what God really wants. He wants me to kill. He wants me to unalive myself, but I'm not gonna give that person the satisfaction.
So explain to them what the Boondocks is.
It's an anime, but like more like for black people, if you can call it that.
Yeah, I don't.
But it's really funny.
Okay. Yeah, so the Boondocks is a cartoon that comes on Cartoon Network. It used to come on Adult Swim. I think it still comes on Adult Swim. There's a lot of cursing in it. They use a lot of language that most street people.
They use black language.
Yes. I forgot what I want to say. We used to call it something. I can't think of what it is. See, that's so bad.
N-word?
I don't. Huh?
N-word?
No. They say that, but no, not ethnic. No, it was something. Anyway, I'll call it Blackanese. Anyways.
This is the sound, and I'm doing
old woman.
And I'm using that sound from Leonardo because in 2012 we had the most trauma.
I'll even see if I play that. I don't know, because some people might be offended. But I think Boondocks sometimes just be
too real,
too much, just be too extra sometimes, and I'm just like, really, y'all, like. But then I'm just like, well, this is how hood people is sometimes, depending on your hood. And unfortunately, the hood I'm from, that's how they are. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay, well, now I can show my whips. Oh my, y'all needed a music break. Okay. So I am doing the Maven top by, I think it's Shayna. Let's not guess her name. Let's open the pattern. Oh, Jeopardy music playing, I hear it. I'm doing the Maven top because of my friend Roz, her and Kimber. Let me not mess up her name either. Anyway, they're doing this top to go to DFW. Sorry my head was down, but I'm really looking for her name on Rachel. But she go by MavenCrafted. So I'm doing this top. So far, super easy top. I started it on the 1st, it looks like. I'm doing the size 5. I cast on with a 3.25 millimeter needle. Yeah, for the ribbing. Yes. And then I think I went up to a 3.75 for the actual top. I have knit to the sleeve split, and I've actually finished my sleeves because the sleeves are almost like, a capped sleeve. So as you do your yoke, you do enough of the yoke. The yoke is pretty deep apparently, so you do enough of the yoke that you create your sleeve and you don't have to add extra rounds. Let me tell you what I did though. So I think her sleeve, when you finish off your sleeve, it's only a 3-4 round pattern, and then you just you finish with the bind off. I added an extra 2 rounds because one, I have thicker shoulders up here, and I wanted it to just be, just a little bit longer than this. I mean, a little shorter than this, but a little longer than, say about right here, and how she had it on the picture. So I picked up my stitches and then I went around, I knit, and then I decreased on the corners right here for the underarms, and then that was a extra, well, when I picked up the stitches, that was an extra round because I was supposed to decrease and picked up at the same time. So I picked up, and then I decreased, and then I knit the 2 rounds, and then I bound off. She has us do an I-cord bind off, and it just said I-cord bind off. So I had to, like, I knew how to I-cord bind off, but I thought we were supposed to pick up 3 stitches prior to, and apparently, or two stitches, cast on 3 stitches, and then start your bind off, but we didn't have to do that. So I just did an I-cord bind off. And then I had to look at how to I-cord bind off in the round, because I had never I-cord bind off in the round before. I've only, and this is my bind off right here. I think I did pretty good. I've only bind off I-cord on like a shawl. So I watched Stephen West first, and then he was like, this is how you I-cord bind off. And I was like, but that's not in the round. So then when I put in I-cord bind off in the round, it was something totally different. But I like it. So here is the top. It is called the Maven, doing size 5, like I said. This is yarn by West 7th Wool, which is a yarn store up in Fort Worth. This was their one-of-a-kind scheme, and I am loving it. Other than the fact that it's a fingering weight top, it is very light. And I actually think because I did lose some weight and I'm still in the process of losing weight, that this might be a little big on me. So I'm not going to block it heavily. I'm just going to lay it flat to dry and then let it dry completely. But I'm wearing this top at DFW. So now I just have to work on my body. And it's a 8 row repeat. And I think at this point, and then I think I do a ribbing at the bottom. And then I-cord bind off with the ribbing. I think I didn't read that far ahead, but if I do, I think I'm gonna just knit to like the top part of my waist, and then when I block, I'll like lay it flat so then it can fall right above a pair of jeans, like literally just right above the pair of jeans. So that's that. It is in my By the Bay bag coat bag, which I will get to see her at DFW. I might buy 1 or 2 of her bags. Don't tell nobody. I am still I worked on my brioche explosion shawl, but I only did like 2 rows, so not enough for me to make a difference. I'll show it to y'all next time. I'm working on 2 crochet ruffle hats actually. I have one in my sorority colors that's in the opposite direction. So the mint green is the hat, and the lilac is going to be the ruffles. And then I'm making one for one of my sister, as a matter of fact. She is a part of a military sorority, female military sorority, and these are her colors, like California blue and gold. So I have this. I'm using her as a test so I can make 2 more of these, because she has a friend, actually she has 2 friends of hers that became 2 friends of mine, that they're also in the sorority because they were in the army. So I'm going to make them one as well. So I did my first one, I finished. I did on a 5 hook, and I did the ruffles on a size 6. This one I did on a 4.5 because apparently my double crochet stitches are loose. So when I did it on a 5, it just wasn't sitting snug enough on my head, and so I didn't think it was going to be snug enough on the person who's getting it. So I did this one, which is going to be mine, on a 4.5. I did 13 rounds for this one because I have a deeper occipital thingamajiggy back here, so hats don't really sit well on my head. Anyways, this one I think I did 13 on this one too, but I mistakenly did a 5. So I don't know, I've already ripped back twice already. I might just do 4.5 for the other 2, but I use a 5 for this ruffle, and then I'm using a 6 for the second ruffle. But I think they're cute. I want to buy like more yarn to do it. My aunt had asked me for one. she want hers in like the Eagles color football. Girl, don't come with me with no Eagles. You know, I'm not touching anything Eagles related. My other aunt asked for Steelers colors. I can deal with the Steelers. I cannot deal with the Eagles, and I refuse. Now, I might make me one in some cowboy colors.
Like my freshman English teacher.
Yes, but he was an Eagles fan. Yeah, I can't deal with the Eagles. We in the same conference. We in the same division. Like, whatever. I'm not. Next. Ruffle. Sorry. I am making a baby blanket for my baby cousin. So she had a baby on, I think Lil Mama was born on the 3rd of July. Something like that. Because I think the 1st of July was a Monday. And then I think she came 2 or 3 days later. Either ways. So I went to the store that shall not be named. Because unfortunately Joann is like an hour away. And unless I'm doing a day trip down that direction, I don't go to Joann's. So I'm using, she told me her colors were lavender, gold, and gray. No, lavender, yellow, and gray. And then gold and something else. Well, I didn't like the gold and the silver or whatever color that they had. So I picked out lavender, yellow, light gray, and dark gray. So here's it is. It is a modified granny square. I forgot the name of the pattern, but I will put it in as I'm showing you I think it's called textured granny square. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and if you can't access Ravelry, the Crochet Crowd has a tutorial for how the person who wrote the pattern made it, and it's still free. I don't know if you can get it on the Yarn Inspiration site though. So basically, you start a regular granny, and instead of doing a chain one and skipping, you're doing you're chaining to start your round, and then you're double crocheting in the chain from the previous row, and then you're going to skip 1 stitch in that 3 double cluster, and you're going to do a triple crochet in the second double crochet, a triple front post crochet, and then in the triple on the next row, from the next row, which is the next stitch, I'm not explaining this well, I'm sorry, you're going to do your 3 clusters. So here's your beginning of round, and then here's where you do your triple front post, then you do your 3 clusters, then your triple front post, 3 clusters, and so forth. And then at the corner, you do your triple front post, you do your cluster, you do your chain 2, your cluster, and then you triple front post. This is where your increase happens. So yeah, I'm loving it. It's definitely meditative and addicting, and it's bigger. So when I messed up on the previous row, I have to rip back, and trust me, I've done it like once or twice, and I'm just like, I'm over this. So as you can see, I went to the darker gray. I'm not using any particular formula for the color scheme. I'm just doing odd numbers for yellow and even numbers for purple, and every 2 rows in the middle separates the colors. That's it. But I like it. I want to get it done before the end of the month so I can mail it off to Maryland, where my cousin lives. What else? I think that's all for this. I was going to do a test crochet pull over. It's a Tunisian crochet pullover for Miss Lori, but I swatched every sport weight yarn I had and I couldn't get gauge, so I had to back out of it, which may have been okay. I kind of want to make another cardigan, but I don't know what I want to make yet, so I've been looking up cardigans in Ravelry, and I don't know if I want to knit it or crochet it. So there goes my issue. Either way, what's next? News and events. We got Comic-Con coming up on Saturday.
Yeah.
She has a bonnet on because I'm about to braid her hair. because she's going to be who?
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku. If you don't know who that is, I will put a picture up here so you can see. And we have the hair color. So the hair is like a cyan blue, like a tealy cyan blue. And she wanted something a little different. So she saw this girl on TikTok who had her hair braided. And so we're going to do a black cyan blue ombre braid.
I looked deeper into her hair. It was like a darker blue.
Oh.
But it still counts. So, I mean.
So do we still want to braid it, or do we want to do the wig?
I still want to braid it.
Oh, okay.
The wig doesn't work.
Yeah, the wig works.
Yeah,
I would braid your hair down, and then we'll put the net on, and then before we'll curl it so that it's nice and curly, and then we'll just put the wig on you if that's what you want.
No thanks.
Oh, okay. But I mean, you still got to get your hair done for school, because school starts in 2 weeks. Yes! Get out of my house.
I have
Stop eating all of my food.
You pay for it.
And I know.
And I'm the kid, so.
And who gets? Anyways. So, and then DFW is after that. So we got Comic-Con in August. We got DFW in September. Well, I got DFW because she'll be in the Dallas Fort Worth Fiber Festival.
I want to go.
No, you're going to be in school. Because I'm going on a Thursday. So I have, what's it called? A skill fair for work Thursday morning. And I made it for like dark 30 at 8 o'clock. What was I saying? Anyway, DFW, it starts on the 18th of September and runs to the 21st, which is my anniversary. So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be up there. I'll be coming home Sunday. And then in October, I have my Founders Week for my sorority. Guess who's coming with me?
My dad.
You crazy.
Oh.
Anyways, we have a sneaker ball. We have a convention conference going on that Saturday. Sneaker ball is that Saturday, and that Sunday is the end of the events. And because it's their fall break that week of October 4th, we're going to drive down to Charleston again, and we're going to stay in Charleston with family and friends until Thursday, and then I'm going to drive to Greenville, which is about 2 hours, to hang out with one of my cousins, and then we're going to go to SAF on Friday and Saturday of that weekend. So October, I think that's 18th, 19th, and 20th. But we're going to fly back on the 20th because homegirl got school on the 21st. So, and SAF is only an hour away from my cousin that lives in Greenville. So we won't have to have a hotel to stay up there, which I'm grateful for. I'll just have to spend the money on renting a car for almost a week. Ugh. But hotel is paid for Founders. Dresses are bought for Founders. Tickets are paid for Founders. I'm getting my shoes custom made for Founders for my sneaker ball. I have a dress. I feel like I want to show y'all, but I don't think I want to show y'all because I want it to be a surprise. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm still trying to participate in the Knit All the Cardigans, which is by Miss Christina of Knit Habits. And that's where you knit how many cardigans you want in the year of 2024. Make sure you use her hashtag Knit All the Cardigans Cal 2024. I think that's what it is. I'll put it down here. And then is it called the year of sweater make along by Miss Trish of the Best Day Ever podcast, and is her name Queen from Queen Boutiques podcast? I don't know her name. That's not good. I'll figure it out, and I'll put their hashtag down here too. Listening and watching. What have we been listening to? What have you been listening to other than music? Any podcasts? Any videos on YouTube? You watch a bunch of stuff on YouTube. So
I watch a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Anyways.
But the ones that I watch are like crime shows of like Karen's like getting karma.
You killing me with these Karens. What is with you and Karens?
I don't know, but there's also some videos that like when boyfriend beaters get karma, like from police officers, or when some people or stupid criminals get caught.
You're a true crime kind of person, huh?
I get it from Nana.
I mean, I like true crime too. Like the first 48, I love watching that show. Law and Order SVU, I love watching Law and Order SVU. But I've been watching Blood and Water still. I tried to get into Baby Reindeer. I couldn't. But I was told if I get past the first like 2-3 episodes, I'll be okay. So I'll try it again. I downloaded the Hallmark Now streaming app so I can watch When Calls the Heart, because I've been wanting to watch the show because the 11th season just went off on Hallmark, and I'm like, I need to watch the show. So I watched the first 2 seasons on Tubi, and then they didn't have any more. So I had to download the app, pay $5.99. I only downloaded this month, and I'm in season 7 because now I switched to night shift. So when all of my charting is done and all of my meds have been passed and the patients for the most part are sleeping, I'm watching the show while I either do some continuing education work or something. So I've been kind of hooked on When Calls the Heart. I'm watching all of my podcasts and stuff, Little Big Knits, The Lefty Knitter. I saw Chevy Rail posted a podcast today. Love You, Hurt You.
Wait.
You know who Chevy Rail is?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were editing out the video.
I was telling her I love her harder. Okay. Who else? There's a new to me podcast I started watching. I can't think of the name of it. Oh, Pearls and Polished and Pearls or something like that. She's in California, San Diego, or I don't know, something like that. She's got a cute little doggy.
Aww.
Yeah, super cute. Low bad thing because it's a puppy, but super cute. Books, I'm on the epilogue, but I just finished the 3rd book in Colleen Hoover Maybe Someday series. So it's Maybe Someday, Maybe Now, and something else. I'm literally finishing the last book because I want to hurry up and read It Ends With Us, which is apparently the first book in that series, which didn't make sense to me. So I read the first book. It starts with us coming back from our trip in June, and now I see that they're turning It Ends With Us into a movie. So I'm like, I gotta listen to the book because I want to know how the relationship started, because in the other book it was pretty drastic. Like, she had severe PTSD from this man beating her. Anyways, I know. So that's like, I think I read those 3 books within a month's time frame. Who am I? I'm still doing this 52-week book challenge on Facebook. So I'm following their prompts, but I'm not following their prompts. So whatever book I'm reading, I can tailor it to the prompts that I haven't fulfilled. Sorry, Beachy. It happens. And so I'm able to pick certain prompts based on books that I'm reading just because I want to read those books. Or I get recommendation from my workbook club, or recommendations from a book from the ladies that I work with. So I'm still trying to do that. So far, my book challenge for Goodreads was to read 40 books. And I think I'm at like, oh, you see the bird just picked up the little thing and eating it?
Oh, no.
Okay, anyways, it's because we cut our grass the other day, so now all the animals are visible, and so they just come and pick at the animals. Anyways, the little words.
Isn't nature beautiful?
I love nature. So that's that. Oh, speaking of nature, I planted trees in my yard, y'all. I planted 3 trees, a crepe myrtle, a crab apple snow sprig, and a Texas red bud.
So we have an apple tree?
No.
You said crab apple.
I said crab apple, but crab apple, this tree doesn't grow fruit. This tree grows white flowers. That's why it's called a snow sprig. A sprig is a type of flower, I think.
Oh.
So I will get white flowers on this tree, and I'm excited. So I put trees in the backyard because our backyard does not have any trees. And this Texas heat is killing my ground, and it's causing us to have some foundation issue. I'm sure of it. So I'm trying to prevent foundation issues, and foundation costs a lot of money. Like, you can pay almost $20,000 to get a foundation fixed. That's a car. I ain't trying to pay no money to fix no house, to fix no car.
If we have trees, that's gonna be like really big.
Yeah, it's going to give the yard some shade. It's going to cool the yard down, and then the ground won't be so dry.
But also, I get to also like maybe make a hideout for my friends.
Oh, okay.
Maybe make a hideout.
Sure. But it's going to be about 5 years. Yeah. So, and then in the front yard, I have a garden that's flower garden that's growing really, really well. I talk to my flowers. I water my flowers almost every day.
It makes her feel safe.
It makes me feel whole. I feel productive because I can see produce, like production.
It's like her actual babies.
It is.
So you have favorites now? Oh, okay. I get it.
Girl, hush. Weirdo. Anyways.
Kingdom like this on your child.
Oh my word. Anyways, so I'm growing, and this girl's a weirdo. We got this one here got new wires put on her braces, and she has these chain link rubber bands that's supposed to pull her teeth together, right?
Yeah.
That's what the lady said? Yeah.
In my teeth, it hurts. It hurt on the first day.
Very sore, yes. Well, I got bigger wires on my top teeth, and I had gum surgery in May. So the surgeon told me I can't have any hardware on my gums for 3 months. So I have another appointment in 6 weeks to do something to the top teeth, and then after that, so probably right after Thanksgiving, I'm going to get my bottom braces. Now, we're supposed to have these braces on for 18 months. I'm behind the learning curve because I had to get oral surgery, gum surgery, to fix some gum issues. So I'm like, I don't know, 6, maybe 7 months behind the learning curve. So I might have my braces on a little bit longer than she will have hers on, which is fine. I've always thought I look cute with braces. So it's okay. That was hard. Yeah. Anyways, if you could tell, this one here don't have on her usual glasses because her glasses popped when she was putting on her shirt last week. So, thankfully, did he just tap on the window? Is your dad being a weirdo?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
I can't tell if he's standing there. Okay. Anyways, so she has her old prescription on, but that's okay because her prescription didn't change from her previous one, so they're the same prescription. So I'm going to order her some new glasses this week. I might even order 2 just to be on the safe side. So if something happens, be okay. I just feel like he's tapping on the window and he's watching us look crazy because I can't see him because we have a shade on the window. It's so weird. Anyways, you got a joke?
Yes.
What's the joke?
Oh,
wait. I have yarn. Oh. I forgot it last time. Where'd it go? I forgot it last time. So, a friend of mine who is from... Where is she from? The Netherlands? No, she's from Denmark. She's from Denmark. Her and her husband went to Denmark or the Netherlands for a month. And she bought me back some Let Lopi. Ah! So, I have this. See that? He is at the door. I have some Icelandic. Well, huh?
I'm taking the cycles out.
Okay. Oh, that mean you leaving? Yeah, you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. I have some Icelandic wool. Warm and cozy, ideal for outdoor wear. Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, it is not this cold in Texas. But I will figure something out because I had another friend a few years ago. She went to the Netherlands and she got me some Let Lopi, and she got it, I believe, in these 2 colors. So this is color 0054 and this is 0058. I'm sure if I put them in Ravelry, I'll come up with a color. But 100% wool, 3.5 ounces, 110 yards each. So she brought me that. Yarn Cafe Creations was having a $15 sale on her summer colors. I bought yarn and totally forgot about it until it showed up at the house, because I think it was a good 2-3 weeks before she mailed it out, because she had to get everybody's orders together and then pack them. Either way, so I bought all DK weight yarn. This is Purple Pie Man. This is part of her summer fruit, I don't know, I forgot what collection this is. I'll put it down here. So I got 2 Purple Pie Man Biscotti DK 85% Southwest Merino wool. 1-800-2 yeah, Empire today. Anyways, 15% nylon, 245 yards each, and this is 4-ply. And this is her lemon meringue. This is her angel cake. And this is Orange Bliss with the oranges. Look at these oranges. I totally forgot I had bought these, y'all. They were $15 each, so I bought 2 of each color. And I don't remember if I paid like free shipping or whatever. Either way, I don't care. $15 each. I've only used her DK weight yarn once and I wanted some more. So this was an excuse. This is when checking your emails gets you in trouble. Speaking of, Full Moon Fibers, which their pre-order is going to end today, Sunday, the 28th. They're doing a home for the holidays pre-order. Y'all are not going to be in time to get this, but she said later on, like in October, they will do another pre-order for different colorways. But I'm gonna take a screenshot. Hopefully I got a screenshot of what I bought, and I'll show y'all what I bought. Y'all, I am ecstatic for these colors. I bought yarn specifically to do the Vibes Tee by Tiff Nealon. I want that to be my Christmas top. It's going to take about 10 to 12 weeks to get here, and even if I make that top after Christmas, it's getting made, I'm telling you. And then I bought DK weight yarn in Granny's Square Christmas or something like that, so I can make us all hats, and I'll spin it on the central, so we'll all have hats. And or maybe I might just do a DK weight knit or crochet hat. I was thinking maybe Yes Checks by Stephen West, because it's super easy to make. And then that's about it. Oh, I have 2 Advents. So my Advent that I had bought, Socks Advent that I had bought from Silly Goose Fibers, got canceled because she had some family issues come up. So she refunded our money. And I'm like, well, now I have money to buy another sock set, because I was looking forward to sock sets for Christmas. So I got yarn ink. So I asked on Instagram about some people that were doing sock sets for Christmas, DK weight specifically, because I'm over doing figure and weight socks, and look at me talking about I want to make socks. Like, I started off knitting and I was like, I'll never make socks, they just look too difficult and I ain't got the patience. And now I'm like, give me socks, give me socks, give me socks. Either way, so some people had came through with the Instagram suggestions about dyers who was having sock sets for Christmas. Yarn Ink won out, so I got some, and that's another Canadian dyer. Full Moon Fibers is Canadian, Yarn Ink is Canadian. My actual Christmas Advent is coming from the UK. So it's, y'all, this Advent season, which yes, I'm plugging my Vlogmas, is gonna be bomb. We got a whiskey Advent coming this year instead of the wine Advent we got from Aldi's. We got a whiskey Advent. We moving up, y'all. We moving up. Okay, now Joe.
Okay. My boyfriend broke up with me because I said I was too mysterious. Or did he?
Oh God. I feel like that's a one-liner kind of thing. I don't know, but that's cute. So I got told a joke from one of my patients. Here it goes. A blind man walked into a bar and a chair and a table. You see where this is going? He's blind, y'all.
Blind.
He's blind.
I can't see.
Either way,
I think he's
like,
blind.
subscribe if you like what the content you see. Comment if you got something to say, suggestions, little tidbits of knowledge you want us to know about. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and that's about it. Like, subscribe to us.
One more joke.
We're cool peoples, right? One more joke.
Okay. I have many jokes about unemployed people. Sadly, none of them work.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay, she's done. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Yeah.